Yeah, here's another one. Astronomer George Greenstein, in his book, The Symbiotic Universe, said these things. As we survey all the evidence, the thought insistently arises that some supernatural agency, or rather, with a capital agency, must be involved. Is it possible that suddenly, without intending to, we have stumbled upon scientific proof of the existence of a supreme being? Was it God who stepped in and so providentially crafted the cosmos for our benefit? What a statement.
It is a statement, and it's basically making a point that scientists around the world have noted, is that advances in physics and astronomy have brought us to a point where physics and astronomy can now address theological issues. 100 years ago, there really wasn't this theology. Today, it's there. Now, I'm not saying these people become Christians, but they have recognized there has to be some mind behind it all, some super intellect that's responsible for what we see here.
Yeah, theoretical physicist Tony Rothman, in a popular level article on the anthropic principle, which is basically, was this done for man's benefit? He said, when confronted with the order and beauty of the universe and the strange coincidences of nature, it's very tempting to take the leap of faith from science into religion. I am sure many physicists want to. I only wish that they would admit it.
Well, it's like what you see in Romans chapter 1. God has revealed his truth through the creation, but it's our independent, autonomous nature that causes us to rebel against God as the authority over life. We want to run life ourselves. And I think that's what he's referring to. The evidence is there. Submitting to it is the problem.
Yeah, physicist Freeman Dyson wrote 2 books, and he concluded in his treatment of the anthropic principle, the problem here is to try to formulate some statement of the ultimate purpose of the universe. In other words, the problem is to read the mind of God. I do not feel like an alien in this universe. The more I examined the universe and studied the details of its architecture, the more evidence I find that the universe, in some sense, must have known that we were coming.
Yeah, what Dyson is referring to is that when we astronomers look at the universe, we're looking at the universe of the past, because it takes light time to reach our telescope. But we're actually at a point now where we can observe the entire past history of the universe. And Freeman Dyson is pointing out, throughout that entire observed history of the universe, we see that the universe is being step by step by step prepared for the entry of human beings. And he added this important point, not just for the entry of human beings, but for some destiny or purpose for humanity.